eCommerce Week took place during April, an occasion for the Intergovernmental Group of Experts to meet at the UN Geneva to debate e-commerce and the digital economy. The Holy See expressed the concern that access to the tools of the digital age in developing and least developed countries remains a challenge, despite better connectivity. This is part 2 of my talk with the Nuncio. You called it digital divide, but what we need is e-commerce inclusiveness, that's what you said. But this requires the participation and agreement of all parties involved. Can this be achieved, in your opinion?
I think there is a perception that certain people are getting too rich. Billions, without end. Why? Because they make too much money. But this on the other, so it means that what you are saying is exactly something went wrong. So it means this changes of technology and brought a certain kind of disproportionate richness. And this is also people felt, so it means we have good people, we have people that feel responsible also socially.
To promote social progress and better standards of life in larger freedom could be implemented through the creation of a better and more effective system of international economic cooperation, whereby the division into the world into areas of poverty and plenty will be banished and prosperity will be achieved by all.
The division of the world into areas of poverty and plenty. It seems that it is unfortunately exactly what mankind always tried to sustain throughout all history.
Yeah. That is a sad news, probably. Now, let's say, in the past, richness was linked to property, to I don't know, to certain resources. Today, a lot of richness is linked to the knowledge, which is already much better. And in the future, we believe it will be more and more. So it will be important you, not what you have. So this is what is making me more hopeful for the future. I think hopefully, I hope this, that this will somehow enter into the general perception of how richness can be built, and also certainly, as I said a little bit before, the responsibility towards sharing. Sharing is a duty. Sharing is not an option.
The Holy See is well aware that our future goal should be to work together toward generating new models of economic progress more clearly directed to the universal common good, inclusion and integral development, the creation of labor and investment in human resources, as said the Pope.
Yeah, here you quoted the Pope. New models towards common good. And showing us the way towards this goal, isn't that what all social encyclicals, exhortations of popes, from Leo XIII in Rerum Novarum in 1891 already, all the way to Pope Francis in Laudato Si 2015 try to accomplish and to tell us?
Yeah. It is, I think, unfortunately, probably, we think that human society can be fixed through small regulations. No? You do certain laws and it's better. It's better, but it's not fixed. You do something else, it's better. It's better, but it's not fixed. The rich people can always give to the poor people, we say, and it's good, because otherwise poor people would never get anything. It's better, but it's not enough. This is the problem. No? What Pope are saying is, it must be changed in the heart. It's conversion, Pope says. It's a conversion is typically a spiritual term. No? If you don't change your principle, let's say, the basis of your thinking, if you don't start thinking on the common good, not private good, not my good, common good, of the future that is good only if it's good for everybody, on anything else, my responsibility, sharing and so on, you never achieve the real goal. You just fix. It is like a retouch in the photography, you know, you change something, but it's not better. So it means this is why it's a vocation of spiritual nature. This is why the Church has always to say, although it seems to be almost ridiculous why the Church will have so many Holy See would say so for e-commerce. But it is, if we do not convert to the real values of the human being, we will not reach the real goal.
But even as e-commerce improves the overall well-being and economic capacity for people in the most developed countries. The objective is to include also those in the least developed countries.
Tea or chocolate, that they aren't enrolled into particularly problematic production practices.